Welcome to Current Chatter, the place where we dive into the latest news and happenings going on around the world. Join mother and son duo Kota and Losa as they engage in lively debates over current affairs and anything else that sparks a discussion. With diverse perspectives and a bit of fun, you never know what topics will come up next. Tune in every Friday afternoon for your weekly dose of Current Chatter.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Current Chatter. Me and Mama have missed you terribly on our 2-week vacation. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. And I just want to remind you that Current Chatter is 2 generations in one noisy world. So we are trying to get 2 different perspectives on the craziness that's happening in the world. Me and Mom are working very hard on revamping the podcast, trying to get ourselves out there. We have worked together very hard in the last 2 weeks to decide where we want the podcast to go. But before that, I want to check in with Mama. Mama, how are you doing this week?
I'm really, really good. I found a new hobby. I know, right?
What hobby is taking over?
I found a new hobby, and I am trying to make sourdough. It's so hard, Dakota.
I love sourdough.
It's so hard. I have your Aunt Kathy on speed dial because she's had the same sourdough starter for 19 years.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And you just build on it and you build on it, you know. So that's totally possible. But yeah, I'm like, it smells funny today. And she's like, define funny. I'm like, feet and butt is what it smells like.
Does sourdough really smell that bad?
The first couple of days, it's not a pleasant smell, no.
Does it like fumigate the whole house?
No, there's not that much. I'm on day 5 now, and it grew tonight by a half an inch. And you would think that it was one of you, like one of the kids taking the first step. I was like pointing it out. I have a ruler next to it, and I'm like measuring it, and I'm like, it's a whole half inch. And I'm like, I heard that people that do sourdough starters and do all that are insane, and now I know why. They're
I didn't know sourdough was that
my
intense.
gosh, there's a whole side of TikTok I fell into last night at 10:30 and woke up this morning. It was like, oi. I think I stayed up till 2 or 3 before I finally just was like, and fell asleep.
Okay, here's the real question. How much money have you spent doing this
Dad
new
won't let me spend any money. So really? So I did win a bet. I won $30 on a bet. And
what bet?
For my poll, the NFL poll.
For your Chiefs to win? When did they win?
Not for the Chiefs to win, but just the guesses for the week.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I won $30 doing that. So I bought a couple of supplies that I wanted that were not must-haves but nice-to-haves.
Okay, nice.
And I'm not allowed to spend any money on any more hobbies.
You ought to just save the gas money you're not using working at home.
That's true. You would think yes.
Isn't that what Dad did to buy a bow one time? He saved up gas money he wasn't using and bought a bow.
I don't know. Your dad has done a lot of crazy things to buy stuff like that.
Well, I'm proud of you. Speaking of football, did you see that the Chiefs picked up one of the Raiders players?
That was just a rumor. I would love to get Max Crosby. Don't get me wrong. I would not complain about that because he is incredible. It's just a rumor.
Just a rumor. See, and I like I just saw a snippet of it, and he had a whole quote from it talking about how excited he was to go to the Chiefs.
When did you see this?
A couple of days ago. I should have sent it to you.
Yeah, you should have, because I would have told you right. I would have told you right quick where that was at.
Yeah, you would have. So your Chiefs are out, right? They're not playing no more?
No. And it only hurts when you say it out loud like that.
What happened? What happened to him?
For the love of the Lord. I do not know. Like, I wish I could complain. Like, I wish I could complain. Your dad is a 49ers fan, for all our listeners out there.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm a diehard Broncos fan.
And I'm a Chiefs fan. But the point I'm trying to make is that we don't have the excuse where people got hurt. Like, the 49ers, the fact that they're in the playoffs is freaking amazing because of how many injuries they have. Like, we didn't have any of that in Kansas City. We just sucked. Like, it's an off year.
Didn't you get a new coach, though? Coach Belichick isn't the coach,
no,
right?
No, that's Andy Reid. Andy Reid is our coach.
But he's new. He's new to the franchise, right? Because wasn't it, who was the coach the last several years?
It's always been Andy Reid for the last, 15.
The old dude with the mustache?
Looks like Colonel Sanders.
For some reason, I thought that was Belichick.
Nope.
Yeah, I guess that shows you how much I know about football. I don't know, fuck all. I know my Broncos are doing okay.
They are doing so good. We've lost to them twice.
I know. Yep. That's the one thing I didn't text you on Christmas because of that game. I didn't want to rub it.
Oh, it was painful. But the worst loss of the season, Dakota, was the last game we played, and we lost to the Raiders, who are arguably the worst team in the NFL. And that we lost to that one hurt. I have to admit, as a diehard Chiefs fan, where it's like, I'm never gonna not be a Chiefs fan. But
you questioned yourself.
I questioned it for a minute. I was like,
oh, now I've got it on recording. I can't wait to put that in big bold letters.
I'll never not love my Chiefs. In fact, I asked for an away jersey for my birthday.
Oh. What player are you going to try to get?
Chris Jones from the defense. And it's the away jersey. And it was like the jerseys for Kansas City Chiefs players went from $130 and to $45. I was like, I want that jersey because next year they're going to be amazing.
Oh, okay. Whatever you got to tell yourself.
And that is it. How are you, Kota?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing dry January with all of our LGBTQIA plus friends, and I am loving life. I love it so much.
You are such a terrible liar.
I've got my Waterloo, my blackberry lemonade Waterloo with me. I was going to crack it open on camera.
There you go.
You heard it. You heard it, folks. When was the last time I just drank water on this podcast? I
can't drink water out of metal cans like that. Aluminum cans like that.
I love spicy water. I love spicy water so much. So good. So good. Looking at you drinking out of your Stanley Cup, I somehow lost my water bottle because Ren and I went to their parents' house for Christmas. And somewhere along the way, I lost my big 32-ounce water bottle.
You need to tell the people, it's not just, we went over to Ren's parents' house. They live in St. George, Utah.
They live in St. George, Utah, which is 2 hours away from Vegas. And it's a 9.5-hour drive for us. It's somewhere in between that 9.5-hour drive, I lost my big 32-ounce water bottle. And Ren's pops, Troy, shout out to Troy, he gave me, or is letting me borrow his Yeti water bottle. But I think this Yeti water bottle is only maybe 20 ounces at best, because I am filling this motherfucker up all the goddamn time.
Kota,
I'm upset with... Sorry. I'm upset with how much I'm filling up this fucking water bottle. I will take a drink and it'll be gone and I'll be like, where the fuck did it go? And obviously it went inside of me, but I didn't realize how much water I was drinking until I had a smaller water bottle.
And then it's just work.
Yeah, because then I got to get up 10 times a day. And everybody at work is like, man, you drink a lot of water. And I was like, I know, right? I didn't realize that.
So now you want a Stanley Cup.
Yeah, I need a big boy cup.
Big boy cup. You need to tell the people about your fun trip to Vegas.
we didn't. Oh, we went to Vegas to go look at a dispensary.
Yeah.
Is that the trip you're talking about? So we went to this. I think it's called Planet 13. And Rin's little brother was like, I gotta take you here. We gotta go. And the last night we were there, we were like, okay, let's finally go. So we drove the 2 hours to Vegas to go check out this Planet 13 dispensary. And supposedly, because it's Vegas, it's the biggest dispensary in the world. And we're walking around checking these things out, and it's ginormous. Like, you have to take you sign up at a kiosk to check out the marijuana you want, right? Like, you give them your order or whatever, but it's like it's
sounds really high tech.
It's super high tech, and just like everything you can possibly think of, they have it broken out between like flour and edibles and cartridges, and then your dabs and your joints. They have it's very well organized. It's just a lot to take in all at once. And we're sitting there, and I go over to the edibles. I'm like, this is cool, this is fun. And then I see an edible that like looks like an ear that's been nibbled on. I was like, what the hell is that? And I look closer, and I didn't even know this, but Mike Tyson has a whole edible line called Mike Tyson Bites.
And they're all just edible. They're all just edible ears.
Yeah. So it's when he bit George Foreman's ear off.
No, right? It was Evander Holyfield.
Is that who it was? Okay, so when he bit Evander Holyfield's ear off, he's like made this whole line of edibles that just has like the picture of when he bit his ear off. That's it, and it's called Tyson's Bites. And I laughed about it for, I kid you not, 15 minutes. I bet you everybody in that pot shop thought I was stoned off my ass. I was sober because I was the one driving. I hadn't even had a drink that night. And I thought it was so funny. I immediately took a video and sent it to Mom. I think I sent it to Dad or told Mom to show Dad, because I thought it was the funniest thing ever. He knew what he was doing when he made that product.
Yeah, he knew his audience, and he knew that he had something to offer them.
Yeah. So, if you're in Vegas or have a chance to try out Mike Tyson Bites or Tyson Bites, do it. I didn't get to try them. I am not a heavy marijuana user. I don't use marijuana because of my job currently. I don't use marijuana at all. I'll pass a drug test. It was just cool to see, but I thought it was so funny. They had this one blunt, and you know what a blunt is, right, Mom? So they had this one that was like in the center of the blunt. So you had like your flower, and then in the center of it, they had a long string of dab. So more marijuana wrapped in flour. And then on the outside is the blunt wrap, but then they dip the blunt in more wax and then roll it in keef.
Good night.
And it is just like, it's like...
It sounds like, wow.
It would knock your motherfucking socks off. I would like to just smoke it just to say that I did, but I don't think I could recover. I don't think I would recover.
It's the like, I smoked myself sober.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be like, take a puff. Yeah. Your dad was watching a guy the other day who climbed in one of those, it was a stuffed animal, but you climb inside of it, and it has the little air thing behind you, and it's all blowed up.
Oh, okay, like one of the inflatable
yes,
costumes?
An inflatable costume. I don't know why I couldn't think of either of those words.
Yeah, because you went stuffed teddy bear, Build-A-Bear, and I was like, what the fuck?
I don't even remember my point, what I was trying to make.
And Dad had seen the inflatable costumes.
Oh, no, so there was this guy who had his wife, who's also the person recording him. He climbed in that suit, and then she hooked up some type of a thing into his fan and filled the suit up with smoke.
What kind of smoke? Just like
weed smoke.
Okay. And then he just sat in the inflatable
yeah,
suit?
No, well, he clawed his way out because he couldn't breathe. And then he was like, this is so cool.
Did you know that's the only recorded death, I think, of marijuana? Is they stuck, I think it was a horse. And maybe I'm just like pulling something out of my ass. I remember hearing a story a long time ago of the only recorded death of marijuana is where they stuck a horse in a room and they just piled marijuana smoke into this room, and the horse died from suffocation before the horse died of marijuana.
Oh, that's sad. Don't kill the animals.
Yeah, I didn't mean to go so sad. Yeah, don't kill the animals. Don't do it.
Do it.
Okay, so we're getting off track here. I had previously mentioned how me and Mom are trying to revamp the podcast. As you can see, I have totally redone the back of my room because my partner said my space back here was not podcast worthy. So now I've got just Bigfoot and all of the fun things.
I'm sorry. I'm working on my space to be podcast worthy.
Yeah, you do you. You're totally fine. But Mama, can you explain to the people what exactly we are trying to do and where we would like to head in the podcast?
Yeah. So we're going to move to more entertainment and more commentary on stuff. And we're going to have different segments in the show. If you want to be a part of those segments, then let us know. We'll also be, interviewing and touching base with other podcasts throughout the year. If there's a podcast you want us to reach out to, please leave a comment.
But you have to remember that that podcast has to be within our tier, our group. We can't reach out to Joe Rogan and have Joe Rogan on our podcast. We're just not there yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day you and I will sit across from Joe Rogan.
That would be terrifying. He scares me. I don't know why. He intimidates me.
I think he'd be cool as shit.
He intimidates me.
I think he'd be cool as shit to sit and talk to.
I didn't say it wouldn't be cool. He intimidates me.
It would just be terrifying.
But yeah, so we're moving towards bigger and better things, not like bigger and better things within the podcast. Yeah?
Yep. And we're still going to do our funny news stories and all that and give you the two generations views in the one noisy world that we all currently live in. So that's where we're headed.
It's going to be lots of fun. So with that in mind, before we jump into Dakota stories, let's do some recap of 2025. How does that sound?
Sounds perfect.
So what is one thing that 2025 taught you, Dakota?
Taught me? What did 2025 teach me? Like me personally or me social media?
Just you personally.
I worked a lot on allowing myself to feel my feelings in 2025.
Good job. You're welcome. I know that it's not easy.
And I talked to my therapist.
And you drink your water, apparently.
Yeah, a lot.
Let's see. What did 2025 teach me? I lived in fear after cancer. Even after they told me that I didn't have cancer anymore, I lived in fear and it kind of stunted me for a couple of months, about a year. But it taught me was that I am resilient. Like, I did survive, and it's okay. You get survivor's guilt and you get like all this other stuff that you have from, I know so many people who didn't survive. And yeah, it taught me that I'm a survivor, and I didn't feel that way before.
And I'm going to be honest with you, just because that's what we can do here at Current Chatter, is I hate to think of you as a survivor. I have never liked that. I have always thought of you as a warrior, because no matter what you did and what you faced during that trial in your life, you always faced it head on without looking over your shoulder. At least from what I could see. I don't know what you went through, obviously, because I wasn't in your shoes. But from what I saw, you were just a warrior. You didn't survive cancer. You fought cancer.
Yeah, it was a fight.
Yeah, you are a warrior for sure. That's how I've always viewed it. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what 2025 taught me. What are you looking forward to in 2026?
So in 2025, I learned how to listen to my feelings and express my feelings. What I want to do in 2026 is show up for myself more and put up the boundaries that I think I need to keep myself safe, because I haven't always done that in my life. I haven't put up boundaries. I haven't fought for my sanity. I have just really tried to make myself accommodating for
and making yourself
me.
Small.
Yes. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't have a small personality.
Not a very small one.
Mm-mm. What about you?
I want, for 2026, I want to have the compassion to I want people to see God in me, even people who don't necessarily believe in God.
Okay.
And to do that, I need to work on myself. For myself. Just kidding. That last part. I was just kidding on that last part.
No, you should work on yourself for yourself. Your deity doesn't have anything to do with that. I'm sure your deity is appreciative and respectful of the fact that you want to show up for yourself. At least that's who my version of your deity would want.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Well,
but I want to say that I want to say that I don't want you to sell yourself short on the work that you're doing and give that deity the appreciation and power over things that you did for yourself.
That reminds me of that commercial. You work on yourself. Work on you.
Work on you.
Yeah. So we were in the spirit of last year and rolling into this new year. We were supposed to come up with 3 winners and 3 losers for the year. Kota failed the assignment.
I did. I dropped the ball. Dropped it so hard. I had butterfingers.
But I, on the other hand...
I dropped it like the Chiefs do.
That hurts. All right. So what do you want me to do? My losers or my winners first?
I want you to surprise me. Let me guess.
All right. Who's my... These aren't in any specific order, by the way. Okay. My first loser of 2025 was... Andy Byron and Kristen Cabot from the Coldplay concert. He was the CEO of a tech company called Astronomer, and he had to step down, so he lost everything. So losers were their families and for them.
Well, here's where I'm going to argue with it: is losers is Andy. The winners is Andy's family because they realized what a cheating piece of shit he was.
Well, yes and yes. All right. My second loser of 2025 was Sam Altman, and he is the CEO of OpenAI, which we all know is ChatGPT, kind of, not really, but AI, it falls under the AI bundle.
Okay.
And he had the unfortunateness of being like, we've got AI, here it is, it's so amazing. But then anytime anybody asked a question like, what happens when it does this? And he could never come up with an answer. And so, yeah.
Because he didn't have ChatGPT to tell him?
Innovation now demands explanation, not just ambition.
That's a good way to phrase it, for sure. Absolutely.
And then last but not least on the losers, the top 3 losers of 2025 is traditional media. Why? Because viewers are getting information from other places such as podcasts and social media. And young audiences nowadays do not trust legacy media and legacy outlets that their parents watch.
Mm-hmm. Can you blame them, though?
If you listen to us more, then maybe you wouldn't have all the problems that you have.
Get to your winners.
All right. Your head is going to explode. Winner. My first winner of 2025 was Taylor Swift.
Because she got engaged?
No, because she got her music back and she turned her singing career into a complete empire. She's like, it's amazing.
Did you see that she gave all of her crew like this big Christmas bonus?
Yeah. She just does stuff like that. It's crazy.
Isn't that so beautiful?
So
beautiful.
She has a beautiful personality. Then Jensen Huang. He is the CEO of NVIDIA, which was originally just a chip company. But he has innovated into the fact that he made some really bold claims. He's investing in America. And he delivered something. Instead of doing layoffs, they were able to keep their people working through the pandemic and everything. So, and through the tech layoffs that's happened. So he's a winner in my book.
No, that makes sense.
And last... I know you just keep waiting for me to drop the ball. It's not going to happen. Not drop the ball, but drop a bomb. Oh. But here we go.
Okay.
My final winner of 2025 was the American people. Because prices are coming down and
prices of what?
Power shifted in the world from big government, large government, like controlling a lot of things, to a more relaxed, not so much that way. And then the average American is more informed now because of the legacy media failing. And they're more skeptical and are more capable of independent thought than at any other time in modern history. And here's my last thing with the American people, why they are winners. It's because you can track that by the stock market, and the stock market has just gone up. So those are my 3 winners and 3 losers of 2025. You handled that last one really, really well. I appreciate it. Because I can kind of see steam coming off your head.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Okay, if that's how you feel, then the American people are the number 1 winner. I will just say, okay, that's your opinion.
Doesn't make you love me less?
No, I just think that you don't see where my community comes in that aspect at all. For you to... No. You're saying all American people had a great year. We are all winning. And I can't even afford to put gas in my car.
But Dakota,
am I winning?
Oh,
prices are coming down. My eggs have gone down 25 cents. I'm definitely winning. 100%. There are people getting killed in the streets for being U.S. citizens by ICE. That happened this week. Some lady in Michigan.
Today? No, it wasn't in Michigan.
Was shot and killed by
ICE. It was in Minnesota.
In Minnesota, excuse me. She was killed. I don't know the full story, but she was a U.S. citizen. That is not the American people winning.
Dakota, you have to look at, I agree with what you're saying, but when I say the American people, I'm looking at like a 10,000 thing down. Do you know what I mean?
The popular 10,000, which I'm not a part of. Are you a part of that?
No, I'm saying the 10,000.
Popular 10,000?
Like 10,000.
Have your bills gone down? Have your grocery costs gone down?
A little bit, not a lot.
Where?
Meat is so expensive. I do not understand why meat is so expensive. You got me on that one. Meat just like we always buy a tri-tip.
And your
we
gas?
Always try it by.
And your gas?
Gas is cheap here in Utah.
No, it's not. It's cheap here in Colorado. I paid $1.99 for gas yesterday here in Colorado. When I was in Utah a week ago, 2 weeks ago, it was like $3.20. That's not cheap. Right.
You have I'm not saying that the American people and trying to specifically exclude anybody.
Okay, that's fair.
That was not my intention.
No, and I'm sorry if it came off that's how I felt about it. Just like when you say the American people, like that includes my majority.
Yeah, but like I said, it's the 10,000 foot view down that people say, like, if you just go off of,
and you're looking down, and the first part you see is the what 1% of people who are making so much money right now, and insurance has gone up so much.
Yeah. You got me there.
Like, how much did your insurance go up this year when you renewed insurance? It didn't for you?
I'm really lucky. And your dad's really lucky that we have really good insurance.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, when you make a bold sentence like that, we should envelop everybody, because that hurt.
But you know that I didn't say it to like I said, I didn't say it to exclude any group.
No. I absolutely know that you didn't say that to exclude any group. I just want to make it known that is a difference in the generations.
Oh my God.
that we're seeing here.
All right.
That's nothing bad. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. Okay.
You want to know what else? Another reason I chose Taylor Swift?
Absolutely.
She is a sourdough aficionado, and I'm hoping to get some tips from her. That would be awesome.
Does she do like TikTok tips and those kind of things for her sourdough?
She's not on people just know that about her, that she's a sourdough aficionado. Yeah. That's another reason I think she's a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
When you make your first thing of sourdough, your first loaf, your first good loaf, and I'm not saying this to hurt your feelings, I don't think your actual first loaf you put into the oven is going to be good. And that's because I don't know anybody that's first loaf is phenomenal. Right. You know what I'm saying? But when you have that third or fourth loaf that you understand the chemical balances and the time and effort and the baking science that goes into it. When you have that first good loaf, here's what I need you to make. I need you to make a really good BLT. Because there is nothing in this world that beats a BLT on
We've
sourdough.
had a lot of BLTs in the house lately, so I can definitely do that. My problem is I'm just in my homesteading era, Dakota. I'm thinking, if we didn't have Jack, I would totally have chickens. I want to make my own butter or my own jam, and I want to make my own sourdough. And I'm in my homesteading era, and
when I can afford it and I buy property, I'll have you guys come out there. You can have your chickens and all that, and live on our property, and we can just hang out there forever
in isolation from the crazy, noisy world.
Yeah, exactly. That is the main goal. Fuck everyone else. I'm going into isolation.
Oh, you're too good.
Okay, so Mom came up with her winners and losers for 2025, and I dropped the ball. I'll admit it. I dropped it, but I've got something even better.
Okay,
and I'm excited to tell Mom about this. Okay, here is the top 25 worst items pulled from people's butts in 2025, according to the U.S. government.
Why is the government tracking this information?
Because you need to know what people are putting inside themselves. Because they're not getting their news information, so they're bored and sticking things in their butt.
All right. Let's hear it. What are they?
Okay. So it starts from the top and goes down.
So it gets worse?
Right? So 25 is it gets worse as it goes down. Okay, so 2 pencils.
2. Were they number 2 pencils?
2. I would assume so. Or if they're not, they are now after they came out.
2s. Were they long pencils, like a full pencil, like before you ever sharpen it? Or was it a nub of a pencil?
I would assume so, yes. No, I don't. Okay, we'll go through the list and then we can come back to that. But I would assume that no one would sharpen it and then stick it in their butt. But
I wouldn't think people would.
Strokes for different folks. I don't know. Okay, a rock.
Well, that could have happened in the fall.
Doesn't say how.
I'm just teasing.
A full shampoo bottle listed twice. One blamed on boredom. So not one person put a shampoo bottle in their butt.
2 people. And one of them said it was because I'm bored. You know what, Kota? I have been known to be bored once in a life. I've never been that bored before.
I want to know, was it the Costco?
Ouch.
Shampoo bottles?
Was it one of those square ones?
Or was it one of those, or one of the oval-shaped ones?
Either way, that is a no bueno.
A baseball with the explanation to see if it would fit.
Okay.
So someone put a baseball in their butt to see if it would fit.
Turda.
Exactly. All right. So this one could be I don't know. Like, it says a corn cob holder. So is it like the two ends that you hold the corn on the cob with?
Or
what is a corn cob holder?
What's a corn cob holder?
I don't know. That's all it says, a corn cob holder.
It sounds painful.
A turkey baster. That seems pretty logical. Wine stopper. A plastic cleaner bottle filled with liquid. Doesn't say what kind of liquid.
That's dangerous.
Just
Not
says,
this.
Yeah, like I'm thinking 409. Eyeglasses.
That's where they went.
That's where they went. A vape pen.
Some of those vape pens are little, though.
Yeah, mine is not.
Yours is a brick.
Mine is not.
Yeah, yours is a brick. You and Justin's are like bricks. I don't like so tiny.
I would put that up
Dakota.
my butt. Mine, I wouldn't.
Too much information.
I'm not saying I have. I'm saying I would. If I had to pick between the two, between mine and yours, I'm putting yours up my butt.
Mine is definitely smaller. You can fight me on that.
Okay, a flashlight, but it doesn't say how big the flashlight is.
I just picture him bending over and a light shining on his ass.
Boop.
Right? Like,
yeah.
That would be.
Oh, do I have it still? Oh my goodness. I got this as a gag gift. Do you see what this is?
It's a butt plug.
It is.
It's a flashlight. See? That's what I picture. That's exactly what I picture.
But yeah. A battery powered light.
Like a light bulb?
More context. No. That is in the list, but it's just a battery powered light.
All right.
A film canister. So think like the 90s tube. Remember when in the 90s and the early 2000s when you'd buy film and it'd come in a little black and gray tube? A rectangular travel toothbrush.
Ouch.
A dog chew toy.
That ain't right. That's dog abuse.
You're having the dog pull it out for you?
Yuck.
Uncooked pasta.
Ouch. Oh, wait. Maybe it was just like little elbow noodles or something. I'm thinking like spaghetti noodles. I'm like, no, that's not right.
No, that's not right.
None of it's right, Dakota.
Okay, an egg? No, none of it is right. An egg. A chicken egg coming in your butt.
People are so weird.
Marbles. A sandal.
A whole sandal.
Yes, a whole sandal.
All right.
Next is a doorknob. Like, I want to know if it was attached to the door and you had to, like, unscrew the door to get to the hospital.
Or why do you have extra doorknobs around your house? Like, you know what I should do with that? It's just laying around. You know what would be good? Like, how do you jump from, gosh, I'm so bored, to sticking a doorknob in your butt? Explain it to me. I don't get it.
Okay. These last 5. Mm-hmm. Are you ready? Beard clippers wrapped in plastic. So like your beard trimmers, like your big.
Oh, see, I was.
But they wrapped it in plastic.
Well, there you go. Safety first.
Okay.
I hope they unplugged it.
Yeah, or maybe they didn't and had the vibration. Maybe that helped. All right. A light bulb inserted glass side first.
Could you imagine? Like, no. I wouldn't. Oh.
No. Not at all.
Danger, Will Robinson.
I have seen one dude in a mason jar. No. A plastic coat hanger altered so the person could drive to the ER. So he must have got it in their butt and then broke it so that they could still sit and drive to the ER.
I'm speechless.
A toilet wand bristle side.
Ow.
And this last one. a thermos that was discovered during a police body scan.
Don't they tell you when they're arresting you, if you have anything in any of your cavities, you need to let us know, because once you get to the jail, it's an extra charge? Like, I've never been...
With drugs. With drugs, they do.
Yeah, I've never been arrested or been that close to police before. But, yeah. I would be like, I got a thermos in my ass. Like, you got to be honest.
Just like that. Just so good. It's just so casual and convoluted.
Like, you know what?
There's a thermos in my ass.
I was on my way home. Funniest story. I was on my way home.
Oh my goodness. And I got in a car crash and my thermos went in my ass.
Oh, people are...
Okay, that was the number one. I kind of want to look up and see if I can find the story.
Yeah, I thought I've been pretty bored before, but I've never been that bored where it was like 3 or 4 of them was that. It was the boredom.
Oh, it comes from Florida. He put it up the exit ramp. Florida sheriff says man had thermos hidden in body. A Florida man had quite the surprise for deputies when he was booked into jail. A thermos that he had apparently had inserted through his backside. Polk County Sheriff Gardy Judd described the unusual find in a Facebook video post Wednesday morning. They posted it on Facebook? This is back in October 8th. These are things you can't make up, Judd says. According to Judd, 51-year-old Walter Frymore was arrested Saturday after a deputy responded to a report of a man naked in the restroom of a public park. Fillmore was clothed when the deputies arrived. He was let go, but then he went across the street and trespassed on train tracks, Judd said. So Fillmore was arrested for trespassing and possession of methamphetamine. Drugs. He had drugs in his system when he put a thermos in his butt. I've talked about meth doing crazy stuff to you, right? You ain't gonna believe this, Judd said. Fillmore was brought into jail where he went through a body scanner. You might have thought Walter was bringing drugs into jail. He brought a thermos into the jail, Judd said, showing off an x-ray photo of the find. That's right. He put it up the exit ramp. You know what I mean.
Was there a picture?
Uh-huh. Okay, I gotta send this to you. Holy moly. Holy crap. It's not a little thermos either.
I was going to say, because some of the thermoses they have now are small.
It's not little. Judge says deputies couldn't believe what they were seeing. We saw that and we said, dude, what are you doing here? He said in the video. He says, well, I put that inside my body and he didn't swallow it either.
Good night.
Fillmore was taken to the hospital where a specialist had to be found to remove the thermos. It was quite the ordeal, Judd said. Oh, that dude looks like he put a thermos in.
Dakota.
He has 25 prior arrests and has served time in state prison 5 times. He was booked into the jail after the thermos was removed.
Ouch. Ouch. Like, that wasn't coming out by itself.
No, absolutely not.
But yeah, like, they'll be like, are you hiding anything? Definition of hiding. Right?
Are there things in me? Yeah. Is it drugs? No.
It's soup. What else is it a coffee was it a coffee thermos? Was it a soup thermos?
That's what it looks like. It looks like one of those big industrial thermoses construction workers take to hide their coffee in or their tea or whatever they're drinking. It was not a little thermos. Did you see the picture? It took up a lot of his mass.
Yeah.
And he was running from the police with a thermos in his butt.
People are odd, Dakota. Not only is the world loud out there, it's odd. And it gets odder.
So, needless to say, I'm a little excited to see what people put in their butts for 2026. I think this will be a running theme in the podcast.
All right, next year, write it down. Next year, we got to look up the butt.
Yeah. Well, that does it for this podcast. Mama, you got anything else?
I just want to say thank you to all our listeners and be prepared to see. We're going to have a brand new website and a bunch of different stuff, and But meanwhile, wherever you listen to your podcast, please, please, please like, share, and subscribe.
It's going to help us out a lot more than you realize, and we want to keep doing this for you guys. All right, Mama, close us out. Let's get out of here,
guys.
So I can go put a thermos in my butt.
Oi. Have a wonderful week. Don't forget to drink your water and talk to your therapist. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wait, how much are they getting for it? I'm broke. You need to talk to your therapist about this. It doesn't seem healthy at all.